Hello there, guys. I just want to do a quick walkthrough of your design for your kitchen here for the Throckmorton Christian Center. Okay, so let me start with, I've done three different options here. With one, I've got an angled corner cabinet. Option A, angled corner uppers. So in the corner, I've done this actual cabinet with a door. Inside are some adjustable shelves kind of inside each one of these. Option B, similar shape, but this time it's kind of just an open shelf. It's kind of a bigger open shelf that you can put stuff on. It is fixed, so it'll be mounted to the wall. Let's see here. Option C. This is another option where this option you basically have a what we call a blind corner. So inside this cabinet, there's a reach back inside here. So the shelf actually continues all the way to the corner inside this unit. This unit just butts up to it. And then with the remaining space on this end, I thought it might look nice to do some floating shelves here. I can look at these three from this perspective. So this is with those corner uppers. This is with the corner shelves. And this one is with the blind corner and then the floating shelves on the end here. I almost thought about maybe even putting a third floating shelf right in here. That's still an option. It'd be pretty easy to do. You know, this one, you kind of have the symmetry of the doors. Let's see. I mean, really, they're all three pretty symmetrical. You got the symmetry, yeah. So, let me go ahead and walk through the rest of this here. As for the rest of the kitchen here, I've done pretty much the same thing on all the rest of the layouts. Let me hide this wall here. Oh, wrong wall. I was trying to look at. Let me hide wall one. Sorry, let me hide wall two. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So of course you've got your sink here. I've got a drawer, a drawer, drawer. There's a drawer here. Inside to the right of the sink, there is a blind corner. It's pretty much unavoidable to have a blind corner here. But I've got an adjustable shelf that fits inside this cabinet here. I can't remember what we said. There was some reason that I left the partition out from here. Oh, you know what? That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. I don't know that I can put a shelf here. I can't remember what it was that we needed the extra space for. I'll have to get with Cody and see what it was. But inside this unit, I can't remember what it was for, but I left extra space all the way back in here. So if you remind me what that is about. Let's see here. On this wall, underneath the opening, I've done a stack of drawers here, stack of drawers. There's a shelf in here, a shelf in here. This wall by the back door, I've left a little bit of room here just so you can walk in freely and kind of pass in here without being obstructed too much. Let me see here. Hide all walls. Show this wall, show this wall. I think we had a note for a trash compactor for this corner. My only concern is I've got a note for a 24-inch width here on this width, but I'm worried about the depth because the depth to the door casing is only 20 and 7/8. So I've made this unit 20 inches. I don't know that's going to be, I don't know what trash compactor the requirements are, but I know that most appliances are designed to fit into a 24-inch deep base unit. So I think that's something we should definitely assess and look at. Otherwise, for the uppers, I've put a floating shelf at the same height as the one over the fridge. I've done an upper with adjustable shelves, and then basically this whole area would end up being a countertop right in here. There is some weird stuff going on with the plumbing, and so you'll notice that I've done a little cutout at the back of the cabinet. Let me go into that cabinet right quick. So this cabinet unit, I've kind of got this notch shape. I will close this in with actual wood inside here. Inside the cabinet is just an adjustable shelf. You can see the adjustable shelf pins. Okay, and then let's go ahead and look at the fridge side here. Let's see here. I think that's the correct walls. Yeah, here we go. That works. So of course we've got our two appliances that fit underneath the shelf. I measured those appliances while I was there. I wanted to make sure there was enough room for the door to open all the way and then still have room to enter pretty easily. You've got your 30-inch range here. We're going to put a microwave kind of up in here. I've got shelves inside this unit. Then these are drawers and drawers. Other than that, I've got all three options to choose from. I've got them designed in here, and then after you guys decide which ones you want, I will just delete the ones that we don't have, and then we can get things built. Let me know what you think. If there's any other things that you want to change or anything, I'm going to go ahead and send a PDF with dimensions for each of these different types, and let me know. Thank you.